Welcome to Fleet Insider. How we like to keep you kind of smart about the tech that's really powering modern fleets.
Yeah, keep everyone in the loop.
Exactly. Well, today we're taking a close look at something that's, well, evolving incredibly fast. Mobile video surveillance? Like, forget that old footage you only look at after something's happened. We're talking about a whole new ball game here.
Absolutely. For years, the main point of these systems was pretty reactive, right? Record, maybe review later if you had to. But what we're seeing now, it's a real turning point. It's moving towards proactive intelligence baked right into the systems.
And the engine driving all this change, artificial intelligence, AI, it's not some sci-fi thing anymore. It's actually becoming fundamental in all sorts of fleet operations.
Right, from the vehicles themselves to how they're managed.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like no longer a question of if AI will be integrated, but more how quickly and how effectively. We're seeing this across the board.
Everywhere.
Pretty much, whether it's a public transportation trying to optimize routes or commercial trucking focusing on enhancing driver safety.
Okay, so to really get a handle on the biggest shifts happening, we've been looking at some key insights. And one particularly interesting perspective came from Nima Ostad. He's the VP of Operations at Safety Vision, and he pinpointed 3 major advancements that are really shaping this landscape.
And these 3, they really hit the nail on the head, I think. Ostad highlighted predictive analytics, autonomous surveillance, and enhanced data processing. Those are the core areas where AI is making a really tangible difference.
Okay, 3 big ones.
Yeah. Maybe we could start by digging into predictive analytics.
Sounds good. Predictive analytics. I mean, it sounds pretty sophisticated, but at its heart, it's really about using the data these systems collect to, like, anticipate what might happen next.
Right. Instead of just seeing what did happen.
Exactly.
Precisely. By analyzing, historical trends and finding patterns in the huge amounts of data, these video systems generate things like near misses, traffic jams, even subtle changes in driver behavior over time. AI can start to flag potential risks before they happen, proactively. Ostad mentioned how these systems can learn to spot conditions that historically come before incidents.
Giving operators a heads up.
Yeah, giving fleet operators a chance to intervene before something occurs. Think of it like an early warning system, but based purely on data.
So it's not just reacting to accidents after they've happened. It's about actually getting ahead of the curve and maybe preventing them entirely. That's a huge shift in how we think about fleet safety.
It really is.
Okay, so that's predictive analytics. The second key area Ostad mentioned was autonomous surveillance. Now, that sounds like these systems are practically running themselves.
Well, in many ways, that is the direction we're heading. These AI-powered systems are getting much more capable of operating independently. Well, they can automatically adjust camera angles based on things they detect, identify, and track potential security threats in real time without needing constant human monitoring.
Wow.
And even kind of assess how serious a situation is and trigger alerts accordingly. Ostad gave an example, like a system could automatically detect someone loitering strangely in a restricted area and boom, notify security right away.
So it frees up the human operators.
Exactly. Frees them up to focus on other critical tasks instead of just watching screens all day.
That sounds like a massive leap in efficiency, especially when you think about the sheer volume of footage a fleet can generate. It could really augment the capabilities of security and operations teams. Which brings us nicely to the third key advancement Ostad highlighted, enhanced data processing. Because, I mean, all this video and sensor info must create an enormous amount of data, right?
Oh, absolutely enormous. And the challenge then becomes, how do you effectively analyze all that? How do you pull out meaningful insights?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Traditional methods, like manually sifting through hours and hours of video, are super time-consuming and, let's be honest, prone to human error.
You miss things.
You miss things. This is where AI's ability to just rapidly process and analyze massive data sets really comes into play. Ostad emphasized how AI can quickly identify specific scents, flag anomalies, and provide actionable intelligence almost in real time, something that would be virtually impossible with manual review.
So instead of someone spending days watching footage, AI can pinpoint the exact moment something important happens, plus give you the relevant context. That's a game changer, just in terms of efficiency and understanding events quickly.
Huge game changer.
Now, a question that always pops up with AI is its impact on jobs. Did Ostad touch on how this tech might affect the human element in fleet ops?
He did, yeah, and it's a really important point to clarify. Ostad stressed that the vision here isn't about replacing people with AI. Not at all.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Instead, he sees AI as a powerful tool that enhances human capabilities. The goal is to give fleet personnel timely, accurate information so they can make better, more informed decisions.
So augmenting human intelligence.
Precisely. Augmenting, not substituting. Think of AI almost like a co-pilot, feeding critical data and insights to help the human operator navigate more effectively and safely.
That makes a lot of sense. AI is a really powerful assistant, providing the intel needed for us humans to make smarter choices.
Okay, so let's look at how these advancements are actually playing out in different parts of the fleet industry. Ostad highlighted several key areas, starting with public transit.
Yeah, public transit, AI-powered mobile video is already making pretty big strides there. Alstad pointed out the ability of AI to give real-time passenger occupancy data.
Like how many people are on the bus right now.
Exactly. That kind of information is invaluable for transit agencies trying to optimize routes and schedules, make sure buses and trains are where they're needed most, you know, leads to better service, maybe less overcrowding.
Makes sense.
And in school bus transportation, safety is absolutely paramount there. What kind of AI applications are we seeing?
School buses, yeah, they have some very specific safety concerns. And AI is being applied in some really interesting ways. Ostad mentioned ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, and AI-powered cameras that can help monitor driver alertness, identify risky behaviors.
Distraction, fatigue.
Exactly. AI is also being used for route optimization, making sure transport is efficient and on time. And beyond that, he highlighted tech like facial recognition and RFID systems.
To track students.
Kind of, yeah. To help verify student identities, make sure they board and get off at the correct locations. It adds an extra layer of security for the kids.
That's reassuring. Okay, let's switch gears to commercial vehicles and trucking. Huge industry. Efficiency and safety directly hit the bottom line there. How's AI-powered mobile video surveillance making a difference?
Oh, this is a really impactful area. Ostad explained how these AI-driven systems can continuously monitor driver behavior in real time. Things like detecting cell phone use, signs of driver fatigue or distraction, lane departures, speeding, even following too closely, tailgating.
Wow, real-time monitoring.
Yeah. And by identifying these risky behaviors as they happen, fleet managers can step in with targeted coaching or support. The goal is reducing accidents and improving overall driver safety.
That sounds like a really significant step towards safer roads for everyone.
Exactly. It's all about creating a safer and more efficient operating environment.
So looking across these different fleet types, public transit, school buses, trucking, the integration of AI is clearly transforming mobile video. And as Ustad emphasized, staying informed about these rapidly advancing AI technologies isn't really optional anymore for fleet operators, is it?
No, not really. It's becoming essential to maintain a competitive edge and critically ensure the safety and efficiency of their fleets.
He also offered some pretty valuable advice for businesses thinking about adopting these AI-driven surveillance systems. What were his main recommendations?
His main point was really about collaboration and thoroughly understanding their own specific needs.
Ustad advised businesses to partner closely with technology providers.
Don't just buy something off the shelf. Right. Clearly articulate their unique challenges, their operational requirements, and then work together to develop tailored solutions. He really stressed that a one-size-fits-all approach probably won't work well in this field, especially as it's evolving so fast.
Okay, so to kind of wrap up our look at this evolution of mobile video surveillance, we've seen how AI is pushing major advancements in predictive analytics, helping anticipate issues. In autonomous surveillance, letting systems operate more independently and efficiently,
Yeah.
and enhanced data processing, giving us rapid, actionable insights from just tons of information.
And it's so crucial to remember Ostad's core message there. AI is a tool. It's meant to empower people with better information, enabling them to make smarter decisions and ultimately create safer, more efficient fleet operations.
Yeah, not replace them. It really does feel like we're on the cusp of a pretty significant transformation in how fleets operate, doesn't it? With AI playing an increasingly central role in building a safer, more efficient future, it's definitely an exciting time to be involved in fleet management.
It is.
So much is happening, so much is changing, and who knows what the future holds, but one thing's for sure, AI is going to be a big part of it.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well, that brings us to the end of our very first deep dive here on Fleet Insider. Thanks so much for joining us as we dug into AI and mobile video. And keep an eye out for the next one. We've got some exciting topics coming up.
We do. So, until next time.